If you want to learn more about the real Belize and listen to local and expat stories of those living in Belize, you're in the right place. This is Belize Talk Radio. Please welcome your host, Belize and international real estate expert, Macarena Rose.
Where do you want me, Ben? Along this?
Anywhere you can sit there. Or you can sit anywhere. Anywhere is good.
I sit near you?
Yes.
Revealing the chocolate, the cocoa pod.
I never knew it would look like that inside.
No?
I never knew.
Well, now you gotta try it. Taste it.
This is sticky.
You can taste the pulp around the seed.
Yeah, take one. Put it in your mouth.
Yeah, I can do that? Okay.
You only die once, remember?
But I don't want to do it today. Oh, it's really good. It's nothing like I thought it would be like.
That's pretty good. It's good stuff. That's cacao. It's beautiful. Tasty all around. And if you can just suck around the seed, it's nice. Or if you want to, you can put a fresh one in and chew the seed completely. It's like 80% dark chocolate.
I can chew the inside?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah. If you want a fresh one, you can do it.
No, I got two in my mouth. Because I like the outside. The outside's nothing like I tasted before.
I make sorbet from it.
What do you call the outside?
This the pulp. Yeah, it's just
the pulp?
Just a pulp, yeah, and then I make it into a sorbet or make it into a nice wine, and I make cocoa wine from it. This thing has its own sugar, yeast, natural yeast, and acids necessary for fermentation to turn it into wine. You don't need to add anything.
Really?
It's an amazing cacao. Cacao is an amazing fruit.
How do you make the wine? You press it?
We get like 1,000 of these pods.
1,000?
Break them up and they put them into a bucket, and then eventually all of them start to degrade, to lose the pulp into the form of water, so it strips as a juice. And then it's the juice that you collect and you turn it into.
So I'm eating the inside right now, and that's the chocolate.
That's the chocolate. But nothing like chocolate yet.
It doesn't.
It develops during fermentation. It's actually an alcohol.
I never knew chocolate was fermented.
Yes, that's how you develop the flavor.
Wow.
So it's the alcohol that turns it into chocolate flavor, a little bit.
But
And
I
then,
can taste the dark chocolate part of it.
Now when you take it out of fermentation, you put it in the sun, it's the sun that awakens the chocolate flavor. So it's a slow process. Chocolate is patience.
I never knew that.
But it is good fresh. So sometimes when we go to farm with our dad and we didn't take anything to eat, there's nothing, we didn't find any fresh fruits or fresh leaves or twigs, then we go for 3 of these and you eat them, including the seed. You're filled up for the day. You ain't got no problem.
But they're
And
good.
it keeps you full for the whole day?
Yes, of course. It's very,
Wow.
very, very healthy.
And what about the seed? You said inside here there's antioxidants?
Antidepressant, antioxidants, all kinds of good vitamins and minerals, potassium, calcium, magnesium. all
It
of them.
tastes really good.
So, you see how I said chocolate is everybody's happy place? It's even an antidepressant. You heard that from the man himself.
That's so funny.
It's really good
What happens
stuff.
if you're already naturally 95% happy and then you're like, well, I don't know. I'll be
Then
like,
you-
woo!
Then you will have to start to share the happiness.
I,
She does that.
We're-
Macarena does that by nature.
Yeah, we're supposed to do that, right?
Right.
If you're not happy, I used to say to my kids growing up, grumpy outside.
Right.
You don't keep that icky inside or
Not
in,
inside, not
don't
inside.
share your icky. That's fascinating. Have you tried inside before?
I'll try it right now.
So one of my favorite things to do ever is to be able to share anything in Belize that really touches my heart, shows part of our different cultures that we have here, and benefits people looking at coming to Belize for a trip, to vacation, to live like I did, 2 decades ago. But you don't get to know the real Belize if you don't get to meet real people. So I happen to have a what I consider a very trusted close friend, and Julio Saqui is here, and he is what we call the I call the chocolate guru, chocolate king. That's probably the best way I can pronounce or explain who you are, Julio. And so we are here. How do I say it? Che'il?
Che'il.
Che'il. Che'il, which we just found out was wild Mayan, right? Che'il Mayan Chocolate. Wild Mayan. I never knew that was wild Mayan. That's actually kind of cool.
Aren't we wild?
I got it. So, I think chocolate makes everyone, I mean, like Ben says, chocolate makes everyone happy.
Correcto.
I don't know many people. Have you met anyone that doesn't like chocolate?
Yes, I've met one or a couple, but
and you're in the business of chocolate. Only one.
They are mostly visitors.
Okay.
That are allergic to chocolate. But when they eat our chocolate, they forget that they're allergic to chocolate.
Really? So are they allergic to the chocolate or the milk in the chocolate?
I don't know what it is. They will just say we're allergic to chocolate. So I tell them try the natural dark chocolate that we make. And when they eat it, they forget that they're eating chocolate.
Do you have them hold an EpiPen in case they go into an allergic reaction in one hand and then try the chocolate?
They have their medication on one hand, just in case, but they never get to use it.
Just in case. Coming from someone that carries an EpiPen. But not for chocolate. Thank God that God loves me. I'm not allergic to chocolate. I'm okay to feed chocolate, just so you know.
No, I love chocolate myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to have dining on chocolate in a few.
Okay, so I was really blessed to try one of these that you opened up, and you just took this thing and you beat it on the side of the chair and it opened up. And then here is the actual seed with the pulp around it, right?
Right.
I never knew you could actually eat this pulp, and it's really good.
It's really good.
And then inside,
it has the purple looking thing that is where your chocolate starts. They're healthy, very, very healthy. A lot of health benefits, inside out.
my insides are appreciated in this. And interesting, I won't share with you, but it's like a nut inside, nut inside. We'll show you a picture later, but it's really good.
It is very good.
And I never also knew that you could eat this. I thought you had to process it or do something to eat the cacao nut. You call it the cacao nut?
Bean.
Cacao bean. Something good to know. The cacao bean, you can eat it.
Very edible.
So when we eat, you see the bags of chocolate carob pieces, right? Mm-hmm. I thought that was like this, dried, right?
Right.
Is it? No, I was wrong.
No,
What is it?
We have to be able to prepare them, which is what we call the fermentation. So we can take that bean, ferment it for 6 days inside a box, so that it develops a special flavor that we're looking for. So what you're eating right now is that bean does not have flavor of chocolate. It's just like a regular fruit, like a lychee. It tastes like that. It does not even taste like chocolate. But putting it inside a fermentation box for 6 days, it develops that flavor. It changes it from non-chocolate to some level of chocolate. Then 7 days later, we take it out and put it into direct sunlight. Just let the sun beat it in an enclosed area, of course.
On the 7th day.
In the 7th day, you can go in and you can, when you open that door, you're going to be hit by the aroma of pure 100% dark chocolate just coming from that room.
We need smell-o-vision for you for that.
So the sun is what awakens the flavor of chocolate. So if you want your chocolate to be done in 4 or 5 days, you can't. You're going to have to wait for the 7 days. You can't fast forward the process. Chocolate is patience.
Interesting, we have 7 days of the week.
Right. And it has a lot of connection there with a lot of things. But 7 days is the magic day, and you should be able to have your good, dried, and fermented beans. Now when you break that up just by the sun cooking it, you can eat it, it's edible. But the last 30% of the flavor of the chocolate is through roasting. So we have to roast it, to cook it so that you have that fine, dark chocolate flavor. That's what we process into all kinds of chocolate products.
So it's not a quick, like, one day process.
No,
even
no,
you
no,
can't
no,
say
no.
let's go harvest, let's get the chocolate made. You have to be
21
patient.
days. 21 days. Of
Holy
constant
cow.
work to have 1 bar of chocolate in your hand. 21 days.
No one can complain about the price of chocolate.
And yes, and that's what makes the price different, because you work on it constantly. All manual. There's no big machines to help you. So you have to go, especially picking the fruits on the farm, you have to go walk and check, oh, nuts ready, this one is ready. You cut it, stockpile it. The following day you come in, you break it open, and you have your family with you pulling out the seeds inside the buckets. Then you take that whole day to transport it to the buying center, where the buyer center buys it, and then your day is done. Then our day as the processor starts from the very moment we buy that all the way through the fermenting and the drying. Then it's brought back to the factory now, where it goes into roasting.
It's a process.
So it's a whole process by itself. And if you don't have the patience, then you're in the wrong business.
Well, I can tell you I'm very thankful because I love your chocolate. 1, 2, I'm very thankful you're patient. We're blessed.
And we all learn this patience from waiting on chocolate. Good chocolate.
So what are you going to show us today?
Oh, we're going to show
What
you.
do you want to show us?
We're going to show you everything that
Notebook.
I do downstairs and how I process our beans. And then at the end of that, I want you to get a bite of the different chocolate we make. And then you can decide whether if it's a good chocolate or a bad chocolate.
Oh, okay.
So far, nobody has given us a bad review.
I'm not thinking they
So
would.
if you give us one, I'd be happy to know where we've gone wrong.
Yeah, no, it won't happen for sure. I thank you so much. That's awesome.
But I also want to tell a little bit of the other things we do besides just making chocolate.
Okay.
Because, Belizean products in general or on a whole are not very well liked on the Belizean market. And this is just Belizeans. They don't really appreciate Belizean product. And I can't say this with bad intention. I am saying it with the hope that Belizeans will pick it up, will get to like it. Because all we really need to do as chocolatiers, which we don't have the money yet to do, is to educate them on how good a chocolate we make in Belize. See, what happens is that Belizeans are only used to those packaged commercial chocolates that they get.
What a
They
sad thing.
they would expect chocolate like I really don't want to say names, but
Yeah. Don't say any names.
but all of these chocolate that they get are chocolate that are originally grown in Belize. They are shipped to Belgium. Belgium fixes it, flavors it, and sends it to the U.S. market. And then the U.S. market takes a tin foil, opens up, and remelts it, and adds all kinds of stuff, flavors, stabilizers, coloring,
stabilizers, yeah.
and then they make them into different little chocolates and thinking that you're getting pure chocolate. You're not. You're getting diluted chocolate. But that's what they send back to Belize. And we're
That's
so happy about it.
insane. And it then left Belize. It did all of this. It traveled a
Hard work.
lot. So it's not even fresh.
It's not. And we do all the hard work. Fresh, good chocolate. They don't want it, so they want the one that comes all around in big circles and come back to them, and then they buy it. But it's just that us as chocolatiers, we need to take that responsibility and start to educate Belizeans on the quality of the chocolate we make. To be frank, our visitors that comes from the resorts are on private on their own, that are doing chocolate experience in this chocolate world of ours. They go back home buying stacks and stacks and stacks of chocolate. And this is the market that I have created, because going out and distributing a chocolate just doesn't work for me. Because the people that are the ones selling the chocolate, one, don't know about the chocolate. They've never tried it, so they can't talk about it. And thirdly, and because it's a Belizean product, they would give it the the last grade. They would prefer these high-end chocolate. They would call them from Belgium, and that would be like a top-notch chocolate. In reality, we make better chocolate than the Belgians. I'm not saying that their chocolate is not good, but our freshly made chocolate is better than any chocolate that is brought in traveling from very many miles away. That is just a given fact. So, because of that, I have a difficulty selling chocolate to any grocer, even to some resorts. So what I've done is I started what we call a chocolate making experience, where we market this to the tour operators, to the resorts, to the very many people that are in the tourism sector, and tell them they can bring their guests, their tourists to us, and we show them how the Maya people make their chocolate traditionally without using any machines. And they come, they see, they appreciate it. So when they go back with a very good and happy feeling. You have to wait 10 minutes for the chocolate to get hardened in the refrigerator, and in that 10-minute pocket, we explain to them the different products we make and what they can use it for. And once they understand, see, taste, and touch, then they're ready to buy and go home. That's how I make my sale.
And they get to take a wonderful gift home and appreciate it, right?
And then they do that, but not only do they appreciate it, they are very, how do I say it, they're more than appreciative. They learn something, it's educational. Now they go back and explain to their friends that this is the real deal, not the ones that we get from commercial companies. Not to say that commercial companies don't make good chocolate. There are some that
Right.
makes good chocolate. I will not take that away. But most of them are just diluted chocolates where they're just looking for the money, not for the health benefit. Whereas here, we're looking at the health benefit and also to make a living from it. So it's we have to be doing both of it.
So that's a win-win. You get the health benefit and a quality product, right?
Correct.
And it's made here, so that's really exceptional. I like things that are quality.
Well, the same
Quality,
here.
everything,
and
right?
if it's not quality, we won't make it. That's my motto. If it's not good, I won't do it. If it's good, we do it to the very best of our abilities, so that we are satisfied that when you push your hand in that pocket to bring out that money, you're smiling, getting your product. That's what I want to see.
So can people order online from you and ship it to the States or Europe?
They can order every other product except chocolate bars.
Chocolate bars.
We
okay.
cannot ship chocolate bars because they're so pure. There's no preservative.
Ah, okay, makes
So
sense.
once it gets out of the cooler or refrigerator and the heat hits it, anything about 68, 69 degrees Fahrenheit, the chocolate will get out of temper.
And it won't be good
And
anymore.
No, it's still good chocolate. It's just that it won't look as beautiful as
It's
it
beautiful.
was.
Got it. Okay, so
Right?
it's still healthy to eat
So
if it's melted.
still very good, just that there's a separation between the sugar and the oil, so it's going to look white on top.
Okay, I was just making sure it was still healthy. So,
But very healthy. Still very
but
healthy.
just out of curiosity, so interestingly to me, you're saying there's other products that they can buy and they can ship, and I'm
Yeah,
asking
those-
because I know that when we put your information up and people are excited about it, they're going to be like, wow, he really puts a lot into what they're doing, and it's a great product. And there's a lot of people that like quality products, like I do, or you do, of course, and they're going to want to order it. So I want to make sure they can order. What else can they order from you?
We have been shipping a lot of stuff. We call them dry, non-perishable goods.
Okay.
And those are cocoa powder. We
Okay.
make cocoa powder 100% pure. We make hot instant chocolate mix. You just need to put a couple of tablespoons inside a hot milk
Okay.
mix and you drink. We try to make life easy. Then we make nibs in bags, where the crushed nibs that you can just eat in the morning for health benefits, controls your diabetes, but also you can mix and make your own trail mix. Or you can add it into cereals or whatever you want to do it, we do those. We also make the bag and sell the dried and fermented beans, because people, instead of eating peanuts or pistachio, you can add dry and roasted cocoa bean, and while you're driving, it's healthy, keeps you awakened, filled with antidepressant, antioxidants. It's really good. We sell those, but we also have now one of the newest product we have, which is the cocoa tea.
Cocoa tea?
Cocoa tea. It's made from the outer thin skin of the cocoa bean. Now, I'm the only one making it in Belize the proper way. There are those that are mimicking what we're doing, and they're just taking the shells of the beans and they're putting them in bags, seal it and sell it to you because they just want to make the money. But that would be moldy, in the next 2 weeks or maybe even 10 days.
Oh, I don't want mold.
Right? But the guests don't know that they buy it, and that's their prerogative. But how we do it here is we take those shells, we select them, and then we go back into fermentation, meaning we ferment it once more, adding flavors in there, adding other preservatives in there. So when it's fermented for about 3 or 4 days, we take it back out, we dry press it, let it dry in the sun, then we bring it back and grind it and turn it into tea. Then we can package them into tea bags or into loose teas where you can just brew and you can have your hot cup of tea or iced cocoa tea.
Iced cocoa tea, does it have caffeine?
It has a little bit of caffeine, but it do.
I like caffeine.
So we make that
I like my coffee and my
and,
tea.
We've been doing it for a year now, and I know that a lot of the people like it, so they request it, and we keep shipping it to the US or into Canada. But one of the exciting thing was that I think it was last year where they were having this big coffee and tea competition, tasting competition, not competition, but tasting, tea tasting in Taipei, Taiwan, and our tea was selected to go for tea tasting, and it came back with a big certificate of recognition, just how good it is. So we are probably the only smart facility that does not have any garbage from cacao, even the shells that we're thinking of using. But we are probably the only one that does not have any garbage. Anything that is probably garbage for others, we use and we reuse. And this is just the Maya way. This is how we live. We should not have any garbage, and let's use it. And this training I got from my parents, because they don't have any waste. And as such, the place where we live is clean. And how can we continue doing that is by using our waste product that is called waste product, I call it byproduct, into another good product. So
Can I ask you if your passion for, you have a passion for chocolate, did that come from your family, or how did this become your passion?
It's a mixed feeling, but my dad has a lot of love, respect for cocoa bean, and as well as corn. He looks at it as a sacred thing. So when I grew up around him, I learned to appreciate things that comes from nature, because that is nature's gift to you. And if you take it and just don't use it, the next time you need it, you might not have it because you did not treasure it. So for me, the passion is developed from that, and now that I'm in it, I develop more greater passion into what I do. So I love what I do, and the chocolate world for me is probably the happiest thing that can ever happen to me. And every day is a new exciting day. There is never a day that is boring, that is sad, that I can think about just giving troubles or causing any ill act. There's never that moment. It's always about being happy, excited for the following activity or the next activity, and then the following morning, what's going to be? It's going to be new. It's going to be exciting. Something new, something coming up. It's always exciting. There's never a dull moment in my life with this chocolate. But the chocolate world for me
Make me excited.
The chocolate world for me is really a happy place for me to be. I love it, and my wife also enjoys it. So we both work together as a team with myself and my wife, and then the staff comes in. And whenever they're sad, I'll be honest with you, whenever they're sad, I'll tell them, take a drink of chocolate, you'll be happy. And they do just that. And they do just that.
I like that. It's okay. I always say, if you're not happy, grumpy outside, and you say, have some chocolate.
and chocolate cools you down. It brings that positivity in you, and it's been working. It's good. So I like it.
So we're really, Ben and I are here with you, and we're really excited that we get to spend some time with what I consider the Willy Wonka, the chocolate guru of Belize, and even the world is saying that your chocolate is off the charts, including the tea contest in Taipei, right? All the way in Taiwan. Who would have thought that what you were making was going to go all over the world, right?
Sure.
I mean, and you've had people from all over the world come to you too, right? And so I'm humbled and honored to be here with you, and thank you. I'm excited.
Even the prince liked it. He liked the tea very much.
The Prince of England, yes, Prince William and his wife, right? Yeah, Kate Middleton came in, yeah.
And
So
they like the chocolate as well. They get to make their own chocolate, so you know it's exciting for them too.
well, they came to the right place in my book. I mean, I'm partial. We've been friends a long time, but it's really exceptional to get to share this with the world. I'm excited to share this with people that are watching this, so they can know how to find you. Because as much as I want to keep you as my secret friend, but I want the world to know that this product is fabulous and worth trying. And really, for people that are coming to Belize, to take time to come and do the chocolate tour. Because where are you going to ever learn about these things, and that you can even eat the nut inside of here, and that there's pulp around it, and that it all ends up being the luscious thing that we get to eat. So I'm
Very
excited.
healthy, very healthy. So why should you not?
I'm totally with you on that.